The most valuable assets all of us have, which are our minds, abilities, time, and talent. Now, how you use these things determines how you're going to feel about them and if you view them as an asset. If you one of them people, you let other people control your mind, you don't think it's much of an asset. Your ability, if you don't use your mind, then your ability's not going to matter, because you're going to let your beliefs determine your abilities. So if you have strong beliefs and you have strong beliefs in yourself and know that you can do this, then your abilities will become amazing. And your will to do it, you're not going to back down because you know you can do it. You're very confident. Time, if you waste your time, you're not going to view it as an asset. But if you're one of those people who you love to manage your time and you just look at every second as important, then you'll see time as an asset. Talents. All of us were born with talents. Everybody have different talents. Everybody. If you and this person have the same talent, you may be better than that person. But you'll never know you're any better than this person at this talent, because you don't even know you have the talent because you hadn't even searched for the talent to even determine that you have the talent. So those are our most valuable assets. Don't get caught up into money being the most valuable asset like I'm seeing and I'm hearing a lot in the media. That's so not true. I mean, this stuff is common sense. There's no such thing as something for nothing. And I think I said that earlier, but a lot of people think that. You see why homeless people are homeless, right? They don't do anything. They just exist. They're not putting out anything. If you want something, you're going to have to put out. As I say, you reap what you sow. Let's say somebody gets government assistance, they just sit at home and they really don't do much anything. Not talking bad about these people, because I've had people in my family that actually been like this, but they're only going to get enough to survive. But if you want more, you have to put out more. You have to be good at it. So there's no such thing as something for nothing. Are you mapping your life, or are you living somebody else's dream? A lot of people out here, they just simply, they're not mapping their life at all. They just going whatever way life pushed them. Whatever way the recession go, they go. They're not doing anything for themselves. They can tell you more about Lil Wayne or Nicki Minaj, Drake, Trina, and all these celebrities. If I walk right up to them and I say, hey man, what's the latest news on such? They can tell me everything about them. They all in these people's dreams. All these people don't even know them, and they all in their dream. They just an extra of their own dream. They don't even know what's going on. They don't even have a dream at all. They're not mapping anything. They don't even have a goal. They just let life just take them any way that it possibly can go. And I'm gonna tell you this: you have to have a goal. You have to have a dream. Not having a goal, not having a dream is like taking a trip with no map. You can end up anywhere. You never know where you can end up. But if you say I want to go from Atlanta to New York, then you have a map on how to get there. You got a goal, you got a dream. You say, boom, boom, this is how I'm gonna do it. And no, let me take that back. You don't know how you're gonna do it, but you know you're gonna get there. If you don't have a map, you can end up in Canada somewhere and not even know it. So it's very important that you all start living in your own dream. I'm not knocking them, and shouts out to those people that are living in their dream and living how they want to be living. But some of y'all just really need to wake up and get focused on what you want to be doing instead of being focused on so much of what other people are doing. It's not getting you anywhere at all. And I'm going to keep saying, I know I said that in a couple other videos, but I'm going to keep saying that because it's important. You should take the attitude that you deserve more, you're going to have more. Life is a precious thing. We only get one life that I know of here. Now, I know if you're Buddhist, you believe that you come back reincarnated and you're a lay and monk, and you got to give if you're a lay, and I think a monk is the one that actually receives, and until you reach a certain point in life, you continue to actually give so that you can get yourself out of this constantly reincarnation. I'm a Christian, so I believe in that there's an afterlife. So while you're here, you should make the best out of your life instead of actually just barely trying to get through life. And you deserve to. You deserve to, and you can. You're the only person that can stop you from making the best out of your life. Nobody else can stop you. They can do things to try to stop you, but if you don't respond, then you just continue to go forward. I don't feel sorry for the people that's complaining. One of my favorite quotes come from George Bernard Shaw. He says that people are always complaining about circumstances. He doesn't believe in circumstances. The people that get anywhere in this world are the people that look for the circumstances that they want, and if they can't find those circumstances, they make them. Very strong quote. And I don't normally quote people, but that's the truth. If you can't find a circumstance, you gotta make it. You just can't continually complain about this thing. You have to make it happen. And there's a lot of people actually that made their circumstances happen. Tyler Perry, this guy failed in New Orleans when he first tried to come out with the plays. He failed. He drove here to Atlanta, Georgia, slept in his car. he was determined to get these plays out. He slept in his car. He put the play out one time in Atlanta, it flopped. Second time he put it out, people liked it, and after that it was Murder, She Wrote. T.I. He came out with his first album. He didn't really market it like that. It flopped. He asked for $2 million. L.A. Reid $2 million. L.A. Reid told him, "No, I don't think so. Have a nice day." He didn't have a record label, so he could have quit. He thought about quitting, but guess what he did? He got on the road and started doing shows and started giving out CDs and coming out with these Pimp Squad Click albums. I know y'all remember if y'all listen to T.I. And he made it happen. After that, everybody asking him to sign with them. Jay-Z, nobody would give him a deal. So what he did, he created his own label. See, these people actually made it happen. Tony Robbins, he came from the bottom. Didn't consider himself as much. But he got good at what he was trying to do. He said he would be hard to replace, and he made it happen. Madam C.J. Walker, this is why I really can't feel sorry for anybody. Come on now, it's 1800s. Definitely wasn't good to be black, and definitely a lot of black not considered good to be a black woman. But guess what? She was the first female millionaire. 1800s. She created a hair product and became the first female millionaire. So how could I really just feel sorry for anybody because of the circumstance? If none of those people had a worse circumstance than you, I know Madam C.J. Walker and Oprah did. And if they made it happen, you can do the same. You just have to look for it, and if you can't find it, you have to make it. Before most of y'all get started, you have to find out who you are. You got to start questioning yourself. You need to get more in touch with God. You need to ask your subconscious mind more questions, and you need to pray more. Because if you want to be free, you got to be you. You can't be who the TV telling you to be. You can't conform. Be who you want to be. So you need to really find out who you are.